What is command responsibility in international criminal law? Imagine a leader in a war zone who knows about atrocities happening under their watch but chooses not to act. Could they be held responsible? That's what command responsibility is all about. It's a key idea in international criminal law that makes sure those in charge are accountable for what their subordinates do during conflicts. This doctrine isn't new. It started over a century ago with the Hague Conventions, which said that military commanders could be held liable if their troops broke the laws of war. After World War II, the Nuremberg trials made this even clearer. They said a commanding officer could be responsible if they personally neglected their duty or failed to stop crimes they knew about. To make someone responsible under command responsibility, certain rules must be met. First, a crime must actually happen. It could be genocide, crimes against humanity, war crimes, or acts of aggression. Second, the person accused must have had a clear command over the soldiers or civilians who committed the crimes. This means they had effective control or authority over those forces. Third, the leader must have known or should have known about the crimes. This can be actual knowledge, meaning they knew for sure, or constructive knowledge, meaning they had enough information to suspect something was wrong. Lastly, the leader must have failed to take action. They could have prevented the crime or punished those responsible but did not. This failure to act is what makes them legally responsible. International courts like the International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia and the International Criminal Court use these principles to hold leaders accountable. The International Criminal Court, for example, states that military commanders are responsible if they knew or should have known about crimes and did not do everything possible to stop or punish them. This responsibility is mainly about what they failed to do, not what they ordered or directly committed. It's about the duty to prevent harm and maintain discipline. This idea helps protect civilians and soldiers by encouraging leaders to be vigilant. If they know they could be held responsible for their subordinates' actions, they are more likely to set clear rules, train their troops, and act swiftly when violations happen. It applies to all types of conflicts, whether between states or within a country. The law recognizes that responsibility doesn't just rest on those who pull the trigger but also on those who have the power to stop crimes from happening. In the end, command responsibility makes sure that accountability extends up the chain of command. It reminds leaders that their role isn't just to give orders but also to ensure those orders are followed in a way that respects the laws of war. When they fail to do so, they can be held criminally responsible, reinforcing the idea that justice applies to everyone, no matter their position.